There's not a lot of job opportunities here, and there's a lot of people that are struggling. There's not a lot of medical providers in this area as well, so we provide a need for a lot of those people to come and get their medical needs taken care of.
Well, it's very convenient because it's right down the road, but also I'm a single mom and I don't have to take off work most of the time to get here because they do have after-hour clinics and things like that. So, it helps me a lot, especially with my income and everything, to be close to home.
We have a very rural area where we live. There's probably 100 to 150 people where we live. So having access to the multiple clinics has been a great deal for us. We could go any location that we possibly need to.
Because everybody needs health care at some point in time. And if it's not available to get, you can have dire consequences.
Well, it's pretty much easy to get to. If you need help, then they're there to help you. So we're just lucky enough that we can find someone close here. If we didn't have it, then we'd be stacked with bills and on bills. And it'd be really rough, because when you're young at this age, it's hard.
If people can't afford care, they won't get care. And care denied or care delayed is bad care because there's no care.
No, we don't turn away anyone that cannot pay. We have a sliding fee scale, and patients can pay based on their ability to pay. But even if they don't have any means of paying for their health services, we don't turn anyone away simply because they cannot afford to pay.
Community health centers, we're going to see everyone. The folks that have, got a lot of money that don't need insurance, that can pay for it. The folks that have private insurance, the Medicaid and the Medicare patients. But equally and probably more important, are folks that have no insurance and no ability to pay for the services.
With small towns like this, you have a lot of people that cannot afford health insurance, or if they can afford it, they need a place that can help them with their prescriptions and stuff like that. So community health center is a good thing where we can help everybody that cannot afford, certain things.
It's really nice for me because I pay out of my pocket, and hardly ever have I had a bill that's been too expensive for me to afford at a time, and that's really, really nice. They're really helpful when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Basically take care of anyone with insurance, without insurance, with income, without income. We do it all.
I lost my job. I paid for Cobra, which was really expensive. I had to have a hysterectomy. I was familiar with community health care. When I made the call and I finally came in for my appointment, it was actually a lifesaver for me. They did a sliding scale fee for me, and so it just didn't cost me a lot of money for that follow-up visit. My doctor was the best I had ever had.
And one gentleman in particular had no insurance. He didn't qualify for any insurance, so he was falling between the cracks. We couldn't get appropriate lab work, we couldn't get his medicines, but his copay is $20 here because he qualified. He gets lab, $5, and he qualified for our 340B, and so now he has all his medication.
We make it affordable for everybody that can come. We try to find you the most reasonable price that you can pay for yourself and not be totally broke. So if not for this, they probably wouldn't have health care. I really don't believe they would.
Between our health care services and the dental services, I couldn't begin on an average patient to even give an estimate of what seeing our community health centers will save them money-wise.